Good afternoon. I'm in Tilbury. This is Neil Spate at Cllr News by the side of the town's war memorial, and a magnificent memorial it is too. In the distance you can see some dark storm clouds that have doused the town this afternoon, and thankfully they've now passed away. But sadly today there appears to have been an incident that everyone in the town is talking about, and it basically has involved a gentleman, we understand, who I think was probably the worse for wear with alcohol or whatever, but apparently came down to this war memorial this morning. There was desecration, there was spitting, there's talk of somebody urinating. There's an awful lot of talk. There's not a huge amount of fact at the moment, but it is the talk of the town, it would be fair to say to that, and I think it will be. So I've popped down to try and ascertain what I can. I have tried to find out some information from the local police, who I understand have arrested the individual concerned. But I'm here down at the memorial with local councillor, very active local councillor John Allen. John has been looking into this matter as well and has actually spoken. The person concerned works at a shop just down the road. It's a fast food takeaway. Well, we will have a wander down there, and first of all, I will say this is an individual's actions. I don't think it's something that reflects on the business or whatever. Councillor Allen, what do you understand has happened today here in Tilbury?
Afternoon, Neil. Well, following a post on Facebook which indicated that the gentleman that works or is management of the favourite chicken shop was here. He was drunk and he was spitting around the war memorial. And
you've validated that with the management of chicken?
Absolutely. I've spoken to them, and I understand that the gentleman in question was arrested earlier today by armed police.
Armed police?
Yes, because there was talk of a gun, but there obviously wasn't any gun. And I do understand that the gentleman has a history of mental health problems. Okay,
well, I think we don't really need to touch a great deal on that. What has happened will out in due course, but clearly any sort of offence around a war memorial at this particular time is something that we would all be concerned about. And I notice you've got your poppy on somewhat early, but yeah.
Yeah, this is a very special place for me. This does represent Tilbury completely. This is Tilbury, this war memorial.
And you would be, I'm sure, join me in saying whatever has happened, if anything has happened, it's not necessarily a reflection of the majority of people in Tilbury.
Absolutely not.
No. Yeah. There is a great deal of respect for things like this.
Absolutely not.
John, let's just have a walk along the road. So what we can establish is that, I've spoken to a couple of shopkeepers neighbouring, so certainly I think we can say that an incident happened. It has been confirmed by several people that I've spoken to that the police were involved, and hopefully we will get a reaction from the local police force at some point in time to confirm. But I've come down here to try and ascertain the facts. The problem is, in this day and age, that rumour and speculation goes everywhere, and that's why I wanted to speak to yourself when you told me that you've actually spoken to the management. I've tried to ring, get in touch with the people down there, but to no success, so I'm pleased that you have. So here we are, and it's now starting to rain again, so it'll no doubt clean things up. But I mean, would you say, is this something that you think is it just a flash in the pan incident, or is there a problem?
No, I don't believe there's a problem, Neil. I do believe it's a one-off incident, and on the understanding that the police went into the shop this morning, the shop was closed straight away because there were concern from residents that the man was dirty.
I hear there was talk of spitting on food and all sorts of things.
They closed the shop, and I do understand they've performed a deep clean to the shop whilst it's been closed. Okay,
well, fair play to them. As I say, I'm sure the full facts will out, but there's a lot of social media comment. John, thank you for your time in letting our readers and viewers know what you know. Thanks for coming out. I think we probably all better go before we get wet through. As I say, there will be more on this, I'm sure, but and we will let our readers and viewers know. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Neil. Thank you.